Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. My name's John. I'm new to YouTube. I just have a couple videos up. Trying to start a channel, working on quads. I might be flipping them here in the future. But to start with, I bought this 2001 Honda 400EX from a buddy of mine. It was a bone stock 400. It didn't have any mods whatsoever, except somebody hacked the back plastics back there by where the Nerf bars fit. Other than that, yeah, it was bone stock, and it was even missing these two side pieces, which I now have. The tires were completely bald. It needed a coil, oil change, things of that nature. I've since then got them. The brakes calipers were shot, the pads were completely gone in the front and back. I got two new calipers for the front, both sides. I got a rear caliper in the back, brand new, all new brake pads. I got this new Bling Star front bumper. I made my own diamond plate front control arm skid plates, but I bought the skid plate for the underbelly. Right here is where I had the notch for my Nerf bar nets. So it's got the full aluminum underbelly skid plate, and it's got the skid plate in the rear for the brake rotor and the chain. It's the XFR. It was a $160 kit from eBay. It took a little while to get here, but it was well worth it. I went with a brand new axle in the rear because somebody had the hubs welded on my old one. It's got brand new hubs, brand new carrier bearing, brand new chain, 2-inch wheel spacers in the back, 2-inch wheel spacers in the front, which gives it that more aggressive look. It's got 450 style shocks in the front with the Honda Racing shock covers, which I also have the rear shock cover. I went with the Pro Taper 1 1/8" fatty handlebars, upgraded brake and clutch handle, the Pro Taper pad. I ride on the railroad track sometimes, and I got stroked in the knee by one of those huge rocks, so I actually added mud flaps to the fenders to give me a little more protection of shit flying up at me. My buddy also gave me this set of Pro Armor Nerf bars that were for a KFX 450. I just had to do a little modification to make them fit this. I got the Tusk shifter lever with foldable tip. I got the Tusk case saver, billet aluminum, Pro Taper gold chain. I put some clear tubing with zip ties over my neutral switch just to make sure I didn't get tore out. I do a lot of trail riding. In the future, I'm going to upgrade the oil tank reservoir for the one with the holes in it for better cooling, since these are air cooled and they get a little warm when you trail ride and idle. In the future, I'm probably also going to go with some beadlock tires. I got these tires, they're brand new, still have the tits on them from eBay for $170 shipped. They're Mass FX. They're not as square on the edges as I would have liked, but they work good. They're just a knockoff version of the hole shots. It's got a custom eBay, but custom yellow and black seat cover that I did myself. I deleted the badges and used some diamond plate to cover the warning labels. I built my own rear rack so I can haul a gas tank when I go riding in the trails. I think that pretty much covers it. I also did a little exhaust shield rather than the stock one, and I have a billet piece on my brake lever right here that I just for looks, basically. It looks a little better. It's billet aluminum. Yeah, that's my 400. Oh yeah, and I got an aftermarket gas cap. Other than that, oh shit, it also has a 170 main jet a 42 pilot jet, partially open air box with a outerwear filter waterproof cover on the filter, and it's a K&N filter. And it has a upgraded CDI box under there. It's the over rev CDI box, supposed to have a stronger spark. It does away with the rev limiter. And yeah, she definitely shits and gets. Oh, and on top of the handlebars, I had to get the conversion from the 7/8 to 1/8, but I also went with another set of risers to get them up a little higher because they were a little low. I do a lot of trail riding. I like my handlebars to be comfortable, obviously. So, yeah. I would call it a build, but Honda built this 400, not me. I just added parts to it, made it look a little better, and made it run a little better. So, guess you could just call it my project. But anyway, like, comment, share if you got anything else you want to see me do to this. It would be a good idea, something that I'm missing. I'm probably going to strip it down and paint the frame someday, and maybe new upper front control arms, paint the frame, and if I get the extended control arms, I can do away with the wheel spacers, but the rears are just going to stay because I already bought the axle that's not extended. So anyway, yeah, if you guys could give this video a like, it's my first pretty much actual video, and I'm also going to do another one on how to get the stuck. Oh yeah, it's another thing I changed. Other than the carrier bearing, I also changed the swing arm bearing, and this bolt gets stuck and it's so hard to get out. So I came up with an awesome solution for getting this out. I done a video originally and it got several views and stuff, but I guess I didn't explain it good enough. So I'm going to do another video explaining how to get that bolt unstuck that won't drive you nuts and you won't have to beat on it with a hammer. So anyway, yeah, so that's my 400. Thanks for watching, and have a great day, everybody. Take care.